I was very curious, not necessarily to see what my heritage was like, but rather what my genetic makeup is in regards to what my strengths and weaknesses are. So if you can download your raw DNA that has been mapped, and you can do so using this kit right here, you can, after a few months, get your DNA data back from these people, and they will allow you to download a zip file of your decoded DNA. And then at that point, go over to a website similar to NutraHacker or Genetic Genie right there. And this is a free website. Obviously, they're going to use your data somehow to make their research actually more accurate. Now, you don't have to give your name. I would recommend that you don't. So it is technically anonymous, but they're still getting your DNA, your raw DNA data. But then at that point, they spit out something that is a map of your strengths and weaknesses of your genes. So let me give you an example. If we were to go over and keyword NutraHacker on Reddit, you can see other people's examples here. So this person on right here, you can actually upload all of this, and there are some geeks out here who can actually tell what you are most likely at risk for. Now, in my particular case, when I uploaded my data, I found that I don't actually need methylated vitamins. I thought for the longest time that I needed methylated multivitamins, when in reality, my genotype said, no, you're not at risk, or you're not sensitive to that, and just continue taking regular multivitamins. So that in and of itself paid itself off, because methylated multivitamins can get rather expensive compared to conventional vitamins. And so I would recommend, after you get your raw DNA data from AncestryDNA, upload it to NutraHacker and then upload it to Reddit and allow some of these people to help you. And they are a wealth of information, much, much smarter than I am in terms of telling you what your risks are. As for the actual heritage side, like, oh, where are you from? Are you from, what part of Europe are you from? Yes, Ancestry does give you that information, but they do it to you while nickel and diming you, and it drives you absolutely crazy. They're going to be like, oh, do you want to unlock what the names were of people who came over through Ellis Island? And you can do that if you'd like, maybe pay a couple dollars, but then cancel the monthly subscription. The main wealth of information that you're going to get is the ability to map your raw DNA data and get a printout like this, and then basically get feedback. So you'll see in this right column right here, it says avoid vitamin E, methyl B12, methylated B12. And so this is not mine, of course, this is somebody else's. But it's rather interesting how you can actually define exactly what you need to get in terms of supplements. So instead of just going in blind and just guessing, putting stuff into your body, you can actually look at your risk, your genotype risk, and then go over here and see what you should avoid. So that for this particular person, it says avoid folinic acid, methylated donors, alcohol, noise greater than. So this bottom one I also got too. It says that you are most likely going to get hearing loss, which is kind of funny. There's not a lot of data behind this. As you can see, there was more gray matter shrinkage in 76 individuals who basically drank alcohol and listened to loud music. That's only 76 individuals. So you can kind of discount that one at the bottom. I'm only going to do I'm going to change my habits not based off of a random a poll of 76 people, but rather a lot of people, like thousands of people. And so up here, it says avoid grapefruit, vitamin E, things like that. And then, of course, go ahead and experiment a little bit, see if you feel any better.